Hi loves, it's Elijah Alex and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we're going to be doing a Fenty Beauty review on all the beautiful products. So stay tuned.
Only high quality beats.
Hi loves, it's Elijah Alex. So we're going to be doing the Fenty Beauty review, so let's jump right into this. So I'm going to start with my Fenty Beauty Soft Matte Primer, and we're just going to prime up my face real quick and give it a nice little matte finish to it. Oh, and it smells really amazing. I should have primed my face before that, but I wanted you guys to see the product anyway. But this is the primer itself. I did get the mini one. I didn't want to get the large one yet because I wanted to try out the mini one and see how I love the primer. But so far, the primer is doing it for me. So let me just make sure that everything's primed up because I don't want anything seeping into my pores. And I'm just going to grab my Fenty Beauty Soft Matte Pro Filter Foundation, which is in the shade 450. And this is the foundation itself. The foundation itself has 1.08 fluid ounces. So that's a really good amount of product in this large tube right here. So definitely something that is the steal of the century. But I'm taking my Anastasia mirror because I still have yet to order my handheld mirror, and I'm just going to do my dot method on my face with my foundation and just make sure that that foundation is evenly spread out before I blend it. Now we're going to be going in with my Morphe blending brush, which is the M444 brush. Sorry. And we're just going to blend out all this foundation. I'm just going to go in with my Juno & Co. Beauty Blending Sponge, and we're just going to make sure everything's smooth and nice. This is a microfibing sponge, so it is very soft and also blends out very well, and it's easy to clean. So now we're going to go ahead and highlight. My highlighting shade in the concealer is 420. So the concealers just came out roughly about a month ago in February. So this is something that's very new, but they did do another launch with their 3 lip shades and also 2 of their kilowatt highlighters that they added onto the collection. So we're definitely going to do a review on those later on in the future. But the concealer itself has 0.27 fluid ounces. So like I said before, in the foundation, you're getting a lot of products. And it may look like it's a little bit, but really you're getting a lot of product for a good price as well. And we're just going to go ahead and highlight and make our highlighting shapes. So what I do is highlight for the first time in just a semi-triangle. And just go along with it. as the concealer goes, they did launch also with the concealers some new setting powders, so I did make sure to grab some of that too. And I know I'm kind of late on the review, but I wanted to do it all in one so you can see all the products in one natural face. So they did come out with the Fenty setting powders, and I did get the banana setting powder. This setting powder has 0.98 ounces in it. So let's open her up and let's go ahead and set my face a couple of times. And let me not drop this because she's fairly new, so I don't want to like mess it up or make it go everywhere because that's bad. And I'm gonna say it this way. Alright, and I'm gonna grab my Suva Beauty 180 brush and I'm just gonna lightly set those parts of my face first before I do any baking. And I'm just grabbing my Morphe 536 brush and we're just going to brush away all of that under eye. I just did a slight set under the eye, not too much, not too less. And then we're also going to take away that excess powder and get ready to bake our face as well. So far what I'm getting from the setting powder is, the setting powder has a really good consistency and also it has a nice like buttery smell to it, which is really good. And I'm really loving that. So we're just going to wipe away all that setting powder and just make sure we're ready to actually bake the face. And I'm going to go in with my MAC Fix Plus and I'm just going to give me a little spritz. And I'm done. That took me like so long. And then now we're just going to go ahead and bake my whole face. And if you're not familiar with the term baking, baking is basically extra setting your face just so it's really nice and firm and that you don't crease up either. And I do it up and down from my nose and then all the way out. Okay, I love how I said that looks amazing, but I'm not even done yet. Anyway, so once I bake, I usually go in with my matchstick from Fenty as well. It's in the shade Truffle, and I usually do my contour with that, and then I also go ahead and bronze my face. And I only do the 4 regions of my face, so I do my upper forehead in an arch, and then my lower cheekbones, which is beautiful. And we're going to go in with our Morphe brush, which is 405, and we're just going to blend out all of that and make sure our contour is really extra snatched. Thank you. I had to take that pause because she is everything right now. She's amazing. Alright, so now we're going to go back and use my Morphe 536 brush and we're just going to wipe away all this setting powder off of my eyes. So far what I'm getting from the setting powder is that the consistency, like I said, is like really like absolutely amazing. And it's absolutely stunning. Like, I'm really loving how it's going on. And it's not really making my under eyes look really like ghosty or anything, which is really, really good because I've had problems with setting in the past where it wasn't the best. So I'm really impressed at this point. And I do usually contour my nose, so let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to go in with another spritz of my Max Fix Plus just to make sure that everything looks all good and skin-like. Okay. She needs a fan. I think that's what I'm going to do, is get like a nice, cute little pink fan. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. That was funny. Anyway, I'm using my Morphe 105 brush, and I'm just going to blush up my face with my Anastasia Blush Trio, which is the Pink Passion Blush Trio. To my face up. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna set this. But I need to do my brows first, which is really important. So we're gonna be using our Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Pomade, which is in the shade Ebony. And I'm gonna be taking 2 of my specialty brushes, if I can figure out where I put it. Oh, here it is. So I'm gonna be using my Morphe 165 to fill in my brows, and I'm gonna be using my Morphe 432 to conceal my brows. And I will be using the Fenty concealer to conceal my brows because I've noticed that it works miracles. Not just for concealing under the eyes or highlighting, but concealing your brows as well. So the formula that they use, like, is amazing. I literally swear by it that I love it. I just love it. So now I'm going to go in and use my Morphe 173 brush, and we're going to go ahead and buff out these brows, buff out all this concealer that is on these brows, and just make them look absolutely gorgeous. Alright, so now, just to give us a little natural vibe going, we are going to go into our little special palette, which is the James Charles X Morphe palette. Oh, I said that wrong. Well, it's the James Charles palette, but it was by Morphe. So I'm going to open her up, and we'll be doing a look from the palette and a review on it in a couple of weeks. So stay tuned for that, my loves, because let's just say the look that I did is, let's just say blending is everything on that look. So I'm gonna open her up. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Every time I open it up. And I'm going to be taking, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the shade No Beans as just a natural eye color shade. And just make sure, like, my Alright, and then in the middle of my eyes, I'm gonna go ahead and pop some wig. Pop some wig. The shade is called Wig, and I'm just going to pop it in the middle of my eye, and I'm going to be using my Morphe 321 brush. Alright, and then just taking my Morphe liner brush, if I can find her. Things, I swear to, oh, it's right here. So we're going to be taking my Morphe 443 brush and going in with my NYX gel liner and just lining my eyes before I put my lashes on. So I'm going to go in with my Duo Glue, and then we're going to grab my Pinky Rose lashes. They are the Royalty lashes. That's the name of the lashes. So we're going to go ahead and put my lashes on and then finish this look out for you guys today. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and set my face with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray and just set this look for everyone. So, ending this out, I'm going to use my Juvia's Place highlighter, which is the shade Royalty 2, going in with my Morphe brush in 532 and just highlighting out my face. now to end out this look, we're going to use our Fenty Beauty Diamond Milk Glitter Balm, Gloss Balm, Glitter Balm, Gloss Balm, Gloss Balm. And oh my gosh, this is so cute. Okay. This is literally like the best gloss ever. Alright, my loves, so this look is finished out. So I did a little natural look just so you guys can see that the Fenty brand is really good on like making your skin look really natural. Now mine's a little bit more exaggerated just because that's who I am, that's how my makeup is, so it's going to be exaggerated. But overall, the concealer itself is really amazing. I'm like really loving the consistency of the concealer, and I'm also loving how creamy the concealer is and the coverage of the concealer. The setting powder, girl, sus. Like, the setting powder is everything with the concealer, with the foundation, everything literally melts together. So I'm really happy that they launched, you know, the concealers, and I'm really happy that they launched the setting powders, because it's been really, really hard for me to find like a good setting powder and also a good concealer that is full coverage and, you know, that won't really look crazy on me. But this alone is just giving me like, I just can't. But I love the Fenty Beauty brand. I love everything that Rihanna is doing. Every product that I own is literally used on every makeup look on a day-to-day. Yeah, like, we just full on, like, we're here for Fenty Beauty. Like, we are here. It's 2019, and they launched in what, 2017 or 2018? Like, we're fully here for her. She's just that girl, okay? She's just that girl. Like, this look is just... But overall, on all the Fenty products, the concealer, the foundation, from the... What is it? The primer that I use, just everything is literally, like, amazing. Like, I can't stress it enough because the brand is so good on being inclusive. From when they launched the foundations that came in with the lightest shade range all the way down to the darker shade range that gets all the undertones correct, because I do know sometimes when I go and get a foundation, they're not going to have my undertone, or they're just not going to have the shade range that I need, so I'm going to have to mix and match. But with her brand, you really don't have to mix and match shade ranges, which is really, really good. So just alone in your Fenty foundation match, that's your true foundation. Like, can't stress that enough. That's literally like the best thing of the century. But overall, I'm going to give this whole review, the concealers, foundation, everything on Fenty is a thumbs up for me. Like, Fenty, I full on support you, sis, okay? Like, I'm the beauty influencer that full on will literally wear everything that you have. Because it's that amazing. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Videos do come out every Friday. I will not tell you the time because timing is different in different areas. So, videos will come out every Friday, and click that bell down below so you guys do get all of the notifications on every video that I post, or if I post pictures on YouTube as well, or if I do end up going live, which is very rare. I go live on my Instagram a lot. So just stay tuned for that. Don't forget to follow all my social medias down below, and wait till the next beautiful video. You guys, this next video that I come out with is pretty much gonna blow your mind. But until next time, I love all of you. Bye.